If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves.
My name is Virginia Cesario. I live in Canastota, New York, on State Street. I grew up there. We're the last generation who grew up in State Street. My sister and the brothers grew up down the farm, down the mucklands. I'm 69 years old, and I'm the last of 21 children. My father and mother came from Italy. My mother was 2 years old. She come on the boat. She was on the boat for 1 month, and my father was, he was about 12 years old when he come. He was 10 years older than my mother. This is my father, Joe Cesario. He was in Italy, war. And he loved the army too. This is his picture right here.
Okay, let's see how we...
My father.
My father and mother. They came from Sicily
My mother.
in 1905 on the boat.
1 month on the boat they were
They were supposed to go to California
when they got here.
in the grape vineyards,
Yeah.
but they changed their mind. They said go up north and go to where you can raise onions and other crops.
Yeah.
You know.
They gave him muck land. They
Right,
gave him
you
so
got
much
muck land
land
up
they
there.
gave
So
him. They
people
gave
are
him an
making
acre.
people are making a lot of money on onions and stuff.
And they gave us an acre, my father and
Right.
mother,
They gave my father 3-4 acres, whatever.
to start him off.
Start us off, but it didn't pan out, so he had to go work for the railroad and make a living for his family.
She had her first baby at 15 years old. She had 21 children, 9 months apart. Either that, they had the flu.
Well, they had all kinds of different
Yeah, they had the flu. They didn't know what the flu was.
They had no medicine them days,
Yeah.
especially us. They had 21 children, and some survived, some didn't.
Some lived, some didn't.
Some didn't live, you know, and
They had the flu. They didn't know what the flu was in those days.
Some died with diphtheria
The kids died.
and pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
And
We lived down the mucklands. It was tough.
it was tough. Them
We had
days.
no fresh water. Food was tough to get. My father was sickly. He had bad heart.
It hurt. He had asthma.
He had asthma. He
had
could not
asthma.
work.
And my mother worked
My
cleaning
mother worked
houses for other people.
Yeah,
She did too, poor
yeah.
lady.
I used to go with her. BG, come on, we gotta go clean house today for francesca. Her and I down the cellar. And guess what? We pulled a curtain. Wasn't there a body there? Me and Ma got scared to death. Oh my God, this story. That's no story. I was 11 years old. We pulled a blanket like that, and they had a body, a man there, skinny, all bare naked. They must have been cleaning him out. What the hell I know?
He was bombing.
Bombing him. This is my father and mother's.
This is their resting place, my mother and father, and some of my other family.
We got a lot of family up
A
there.
lot of family up here, but we miss them, of course. But we all got to go through it someday.
My brother
Sammy.
He was
Only 18.
18 when he died.
And he was young. He got
He
killed.
worked on the muck. He worked the muck land.
He worked the muckland. He was killed in an automobile accident.
Yeah. And he died 1956.
Passed away.
Passed away.
Look.
1922. Right here, my little brother. He was a year old.
My brother.
And here's another one.
Right.
My sister, Rosario. My brother Marion, he died at 37. My sister Donna's still living. My sister Kate died at 41. My brother Sammy died at 21.
No, he wasn't that old.
About
20.
20. My brother Marion was 37 when he passed on.
Young, huh?
Yeah. My brother Lawrence, he was 7. That day where we were supposed to be watching him.
He drowned in the
Erie
Canal.
Canal. Right in front of Erie Canal he drowned at 7 years old. He died in spring. It was snowing, starting to snow, and
He fell through the ice.
Early,
He fell through the
spring.
ice.
Yeah. Through the ice. We couldn't get him that day. I'll never forget it. It was tough. And my mother was cleaning house when she come home. All the excitement on the canal bank. She said, "What happened?" I said, "Lord, she's in the water." My God, my mother nearly died. She nearly screamed to death.
Telling me.
She had to go try to get in the canal to get him. We couldn't hold her back. Yeah, Roldie told me.
Out with me, Miss Private, and we'll sail around the world. I will be your Ferdinand, and you my wayward girl.
You don't get no voice on that, do you? Just picture.
Take many nights of limping round on pagan holidays. Oh, elope with me in private, and we'll set something ablaze. A trail for the devil to erase. San Francisco's calling us, the giant cements will play.
This is the entrance of it.
Yeah, right.
Right here.
We hung about the stadium, we got no place to stay. We hung about the Tenderloin, and tenderly you tell about the saddest book you ever read. It always makes you cry, the statue's crying too, and Willie May. I love you, I've a drowning grip on your adoring face. I love you, my...
Where we grew up, my sisters and my family, and
We had to move
we
downtown.
raised onions here. We raised onions here, and we sold them to the market.
10 children grew up
10
here.
children grew up. No water, no sewer,
We had
no
nothing.
telephone, no TV, of course.
No TV, nothing. We had no toilet to go to the bathroom. We had to go in a pan.
No power.
No power. And we grew up, we washed up in a tub. We had to take a bath in a tub.
Yes, we did, remember?
And we had, sure, Ma used to put us in the tub, I remember.
Can you remember how we used to be? So you miss them old days?
Yeah.
I miss.
This is the old tree we used to pick apples from when we were
Yeah, we
kids.
used to play on that tree.
Yeah.
And I miss the old days. But
And we're the good old days.
good old days they were. We were young. We were young.
Yeah.
And we had it tough. But we're still here.
We're all still living.
We're still
Had honest living.
we honest living.
Honest people. We never,
Right,
we
there
worked
was-
hard. We went home at night.
And I did a lot of hunting and fishing
A lot of
to
hunting,
eat.
fishing. We ate.
I did a lot of hunting and fishing so we could eat. Rabbits, pheasants, deer, and whatever I could shoot.
Woodchuck, rats,
And that's it.
and blackbirds. We used to
I
eat.
ate blackbirds, I've ate pigeons, I've
We
ate
ate
everything.
Any kind of meat we ate. We found we
Right.
ate.
We did too. That ain't no lawnmowers them days. We had what they call a scythe.
Nice.
Scythe.
Yeah.
Everything was done by hand.
Yeah.
On the muckland, what we call muckland. It's fertile ground.
Grew onions.
It took 1,000,000 years to make this land.
We grew onions.
We grew onions, we grew everything.
All the old people worked this land for
Yeah.
many years. They worked it for many years. That's how they lived.
Here.
That's how they make their living with vegetables.
This is what they call muck.
This is what they call muck land.
It's rich in soil.
Rich in soil. No fertilizer needed.
No fertilizer
No
needed.
chemicals. Nothing. Hey, muck.
As soon as we were able to work, we worked. I'll put it that way.
I used to cut the onions with
Right.
a knife and put them in the coal skillet.
Nothing to eat.
Nothing to eat, starve.
Nothing to eat on the end either.
Yeah. Ma said, go get the lunch, Pete.
Yeah.
Come on, talk on. She used to tell me, go get the lunch. I said, we ate it all. My mother was an honest woman.
We didn't get much schooling because
No,
we had to
no,
work.
No schooling.
And
No, we had to
but
work.
we're still here.
But we loved the muck, though. We used to love it. Oh, we loved it when we were
We
kids.
got lavender, yeah,
Elope with me, Miss Private, and we'll sail around the world. I would be your Ferdinand and you my wayward girl. How many nights of talking in hotel rooms can you take? How many nights of limping round on pagan holidays? Oh, elope with me in private and we'll set something ablaze, a trail for the devil to erase. San Francisco's calling us, the Giants and Mets will play. Piazza, New York, catcher, are you straight or are you gay? We hung about the stadium, we got no place to stay. We hung about the Tenderloin and tenderly you tell about the saddest book you ever read. It always makes you cry, the statue's crying too and Willie May. I love you, I've a drowning grip and your adoring face. I love you, my responsibility.
Come on, let the German come out of you. Here, sit right there then. Then you ain't got it. We'll hug.
Are you guys still in love?
Does it look good?
We're friends now. After all truth that we gave you guys, and I'm proud to be American.
Coming to America. They coming to America. They coming to America. They coming to America. They coming to America.
Okay, now where?